Greetings. Welcome back to Math for Business and Social Sciences. I'm your instructor, Mr. Warren. Today, we're going to be looking at a problem from Chapter 10, Nonlinear Functions, Section 10.5 on logarithmic functions. And this will be a mini lecture on homework question 10.5.9, which you should find in your homework. Maybe you need a little help with that. So the objective on this question is to convert between exponential and logarithmic form. So here's the question. Convert to a logarithmic equation, and they are giving you 3 raised to the power of negative 2, and they're saying that's equal to 1/9. So what we have here is exponential form. You'll notice you don't see the word log, you don't see the symbol ln, the abbreviation for natural logarithm. So this is not a logarithmic equation, this is an exponential equation. So if it's an exponential equation, then we definitely want to try to convert that into a logarithmic equation. So in order to do that, we're going to use the definition of logarithm. So here's the definition of logarithm, just to review. Y equals log base b of x, if and only if x equals b to the y. Little double arrow there means if and only if. It means if this is true, then this is true. And if this right side is true, then the left side is true. So what we're going to try to do is to look at our equation and say this equation is the same as this right-hand side here, x equals b to the y. And if it is, then we should be able to convert it into this form right here. So this is what our answer is going to look like. Y equals log base b of x. But in order to make this conversion, we're going to have to identify all these parts. So the y and the b, the base. Every logarithm's got to have a base, and every exponential expression needs to have a base as well. And just as a reminder, the base should be positive and the base should not equal 1. If it was equal to 1, it'd be a constant function. We don't want that. So our answer should look like this. And so let's identify the parts here. One thing it's important to note is that an exponential expression and a logarithmic expression are inverses of each other. They are opposite operations. And so you can see on this x equals b to the y, what is the input right here becomes the output on the logarithm. And what is the output for the exponential then becomes the input for the logarithm. So because they're inverses, their input and their output, their x and their y, are going to switch roles when you do this conversion. So let's identify those parts. First part is the base, and we see that's going to be 3, and it goes right there. And the second part is the y, which that's the input for the exponential, but now it's going to be the output for the logarithm. And then the third and final part is 1/9, which is the x, which was the output for the exponential, but that then becomes the input for the logarithm. So let's express our final answer now. All you have to do is plug in the x, the b, and the y to get your final answer here. So that's going to be -2 equals log base 3 of 1/9. That's exactly how you should put the answer in to your homework question on Pearson MyLab. Hope that helps. That's the end of the mini lecture, and I hope you have a great day.